Or do you not know the wrongdoer will not inherit the kingdom of God? Do not be deceived, neither the sexual immoral, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor men who have sex with men. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Fam bam, it's me, Juslonda. Have you subscribed? Have you joined the fam? Join the madness, join the fun. It's me, Juslonda. I'm your big sis. I'm your best friend. I'm your auntie. I am someone who is scrolling the World Wide Web to see what is going on around here. Can we talk that talk?
I bet the neighbors know my name. My name. You ready, bitch? Yep. What you got that on for? No, silly, the hat. But it don't match nothing you got on.
Okay, what's really the problem? What, you want to argue? You trying to start a fight with me or something? What's...
No, you got it. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Oh, let me carry that for you.
Oh, no, I got it.
No, I
No,
got it.
I got it.
But that's what gentlemen do.
I got it.
Wow, what's in the bag?
I got it, babe. Baby, I got it. Come on. Shoot. Excuse me. How you doing?
Good. How
What's
are
your
you?
name?
Hi. Millennia.
Millennia, I love your hair.
Really? Thank you. I
Okay.
didn't even comb it today.
Really?
Thank you.
So you got like a boyfriend or something?
No, I'm gay. I do not like guys.
You are?
Yes.
Well, put your number in my phone.
I thought I seen you with
Oh, that's
somebody.
my roommate.
Oh,
We split the
better for me.
bills.
I heard that shit.
What was that? What the hell was that?
What are you talking about? Come on. What? Come on.
Who that?
Oh, that's probably Millennia.
The girl from earlier? You know where we live already?
Hey, she's cool. Relax.
Baby, I'm on to you.
You are?
I know what you're trying to do.
You do?
I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. Let me go freshen up. I smell like mildew Tabasco sauce. I didn't know you was trying to surprise me like this.
It smell like you've been in the basement wrestling raccoons with no windows, man.
Hey, make the door locked. Oh, you just trying to warm it up for me. I get it. Give me time to take my clothes off. You know I can slide this thing under the door if you need me to, you know what I'm saying? Like, baby, it's like wrestling, man. You're supposed to tag me in, you know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. I'm saying, you know, I can record y'all. That need a cameraman. You know, I can record you.
Bruh. Like, this is what I'm talking about with DL women. Like, what? Like, imagine if a guy tweeted this, like, actually. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, these women, they be experimenting on each other, bruh. And then they want to act like it don't happen. Like, yo, if a guy tweeted this, is this not crazy? Like, just watch out for your girlfriends. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't gonna lie, I just seen a girl talking about this, so I'm gonna talk about it because why not? But a lot of you women are DL gay. Y'all be quick to call a nigga DL for commenting under another post or just some bullshit. But them girl strips, we know what happened on them girl strips. I seen a whole post about girls saying, oh, I love friends who can just kiss. Just kiss. And then y'all realize be eating each other out like y'all applesauce gang. And then just be like, oh, I just wanted to try it. Oh, what? Like, and I swear it's every girl. Like, at least I know every one of my female friends has called a nigga DL. Sometimes call me DL for some of the stuff I tell them. But my one friend, I swear she ate 4 of her friends out before. And I'm like, you got a whole BD, and she just was like, I just wanted to try it. Like, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie, I really just feel like y'all be projecting. But that's another topic, I guess. But when y'all get up here saying, oh, I just love to kiss, oh, I just love to touch, that's cheating if you got a boyfriend. And that's DL if you claim that you only like niggas. You're weird.
So you mean to tell me that there are DL women out here? Would you say, Londa? There are DL women out here. Now, I can see it because I feel like I've probably encountered a couple of them. And if the story comes up and I feel like sharing, I will share. But let's hear what TikTok has to say.
Talk about DL women. Y'all talk about DL men all the time. You always talk about men. Let's talk about the DL women and why they are so obsessed with the lesbians. Let's talk about what actually a DL woman is. It's women who are emotionally, sexually, or romantically attracted to other women, but are openly living in that truth. So they may be in heterosexual relationships or marriages. They often are scared of being judged, rejected, or losing comfort and safety. But their curiosity, desire, connection with women keeps bubbling up. So when they meet a confident, open, emotionally free lesbian, ooh child, it's like game over. And let's talk about it, because I know a lot of people, especially a lot of straight women.
Ooh, child. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
I've known have said this. Oh, no other woman made me feel this way but you. And that could be true. You have a lot of straight women that don't like girls, but they like this one particular girl. But you still like girls, bitch. That's what I'm trying to point to. It doesn't matter if it's just me. You still
Right.
have an attraction to women.
Right.
See, lesbians carry that I know myself energy. DL women are often confused, depressed, still figuring out. See, lesbians are confident in their desires. They are emotionally bold and unbothered. They aren't seeking validation from men. They have freedom, softness, and that power. That combo is magnetic as fuck. So that confidence is very addicted to somebody that's still hiding. Also, lesbian off.
So that's that. So, okay. So back in the day, I had wanted to be a sex therapist. I have wanted to be a sex therapist. Now, you know what the DL women kind of reminds me of? The girls that go to college that was, oh, we got drunk one night and blah, blah, blah. You always had some type of attraction to that person, or because, you know, drinking kind of take down that wall. And when you're in college, you're still trying to figure these things out. So if you did not have that college experience, then you go off to be a person who has not grown into who they are supposed to be. And like she said, you're trying to figure things out.
For emotional safety when men don't. Let's be real. Some men, or men in general, don't always know how to emotionally nurture a woman. Down low women or straight women often feel unheard, unseen, touched but not felt. That's the key. Or loved conditionally. Lesbians especially.
There's an itch that could not have been scratched. If you don't know me, I'm just Londa. I definitely am a child of God. I do believe that a man is put on this earth to be with a woman, not to be with a man and a man, or a woman. But you know what? Whatever floats your boat. I cannot say that is not that the Bible says that is not right. That's all I can only go by what he says. Okay. So to me, with all these lesbians, and especially these the one that look like men, I forgot what they're called, studs, going back home to the men. So you mean to tell me that? I really think it's just a fun thing. I really think it's just a fun thing. You just have not met your partner that God has given you. And you know what? Because you've had so much experience with someone that especially, okay, since we're talking about women, with a male that only cared about himself and not pleasing you. Let's get to it now. He's only there to get himself off, not thinking about you. Then you're like, okay, well, maybe I wasn't caught out to be with men because all these men are only thinking about themselves. No, pumpkin, you only found trash. No, pumpkin, you only found trash. Because if you had found the person that you were supposed to be with, or even the person that cared enough for you to think about you, to really know what you want in bed, this would not be a topic of discussion.
Soft femmes as myself, with emotionally intelligent, provide validation without shame, gentle touches with meaning. So when I touch you, baby, I mean that shit. Real conversations. I'm not asking you what you're doing every fucking day, all day. I want to know genuinely how your day was, how you feel. What made you cry today? Did something upset you? Also, we give you space to feel seen and soft without a performance.
Oh,
so
you're a
this hit
lesbian.
different. Once they feel that, it's hard to go back to surface levels conversation. But for example, you've been talking to a straight woman and y'all been having these deep convos, I'm talking about literally everything. It feels kind of like weird when you go back to surface levels conversations because you're so used to talking deep with this woman. Also, let's talk
about it. Let's unravel that. Because in the Bible, David and, oh God, what was Saul's son name? They had a connection. He loved him unconditionally. He loved him unconditionally. There is nothing wrong with having these deep conversations with someone of the same sex because you know what? Y'all have the same organs. If y'all had babies, hey, sometimes, hey, have this happen, blah, 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 blah. Men and women are created differently. And you do need someone like a female to talk to. There's nothing wrong with that. And having those deep conversations with a female, there is nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, because you need a friend. You need someone that have anyone seen Throne to Dragons, Dragon Thrones, whatever it is. I'll put it. Khaleesi did not know how to pleasure her husband. Khaleesi did not know how to pleasure her husband. It was her maid, her slave, who had intimate conversations, who taught her how to, and they fell in love. Her and her husband fell in love. She was a virgin when she met her husband. She didn't know what those things were. It was her friend, her slave, her friend. And I know I say her slave, but it was her friend who taught her how to make love, how to get him to fall in love.
Can you teach me how to make the Carl happy? Yes. Will it take 3 years? No. No, Khaleesi. You must look in his eyes always. Love comes in at the eyes. I don't think the Drago will like it with me on top. You will make him like it, Khaleesi. Men want what they've never had. And the Dothraki take slaves like a hound takes a bitch. Are you a slave, Khaleesi?
With her. And she fell in love with him. So it's, again, I feel like it's an itch that could not have been scratched because they did not go to college, because they did not get that experience, and now they're out here on the wild. Keep going.
the sexual chemistry. It's explosive. Let's be real. Some women especially DL women, or let's just say straight women in general, are sexually unsatisfied. They're curious to be touched with care. They're fantasizing about intimacy that's more slower, deeper, softer, and just mutual. See,
Nevertheless, the a la carte is not real. You can find that in a man. You can find that in a partner. I get it, you're saying, because, again, they had not found the right partner. They only found trash. They only found trash. They were attracting trash. And they got treated like a dumpster. They got treated like a dumpster. And they get to talking to a woman, and they've built this connection, and now they're like, well, maybe because I've been dealing with all these trash bags, maybe I should be with her. Maybe I should try this out.
Females that like females learn the body of our female partner. So we understand the female body.
Time out. Time out. If you don't know me, I am married. Okay, I am married. And I would like to think, because I am older than my husband, I had a little bit more experience than my husband. Okay, not by much, but just a little bit more, you know. I was out these in these streets. No, I'm just playing. Nevertheless, my husband is very eager to please me, no matter what I want. No matter what I want. No matter what I want to try in bed. Again, it's a give and take. Because whatever he wants, I'm willing to try. Now, if I don't like it, I don't like it. But I'm willing to try. See, again, trash. These men out here only cares about getting themselves their pleasures, and you're finding trash. And that's what happens. You find trash.
Good. We know what makes you go crazy. We know, because we're a female. We know where we want to be touched or how. We move with intuition, emotion.
Every woman body is different. Every pleasure point is different, just like it is for a man. Keep going.
Awareness. So we prioritize pleasure, not just performance. We're not trying to jump off the dresser, even though if you want me to, I will, bitch. But we're not trying to do the extra like you have some of these men doing, and they're not even pleasing you. We want to literally take you there. We create an experience that's felt, not faked. Even if you have a straight one, or a DL woman that's just curious, once they get touched by a lesbian or a female that likes female, obsession starts. So a lot of DL straight women have a lot of trauma. It's just not attraction. It's fear, shame, repression, and heartbreak too. They could have been raised in strict or religious households. Others were judged when showed affection to girls. When a lesbian holds space for them to talk about these things, it activates healing and desire. Also, lesbians just love you differently. Women that likes women doesn't have to be a lesbian. If you just like a girl, you just love women differently. I will see your body without judgment. I will hold you with intention, not just to be holding you.
So a man can't do that. A dog can do that. A dog can, a dog will let you cuddle them. A cat will snuggle up against you. So will a dog. I don't get it.
Relationship is normally based on real love, not just gender roles. So the love just hits different. And sometimes it can scare them. It can scare them. It can scare a straight down low woman. She's so used to toxic and chaotic experiences that she don't know how to handle real love when it's shown to her. Also, let's talk about when in the bedroom act. So most straight women are used to sex at its.
So you mean to say that, again, I feel like because we're both women, we both have the same anatomy, honey. Yeah, that is a connection. That is a connection that no man can share because he is a man. It's nothing like being with a woman and be like, I thought my body was different all this time. I didn't know that I was going to continue on lactating years after I had my child. Or I didn't know that I was going to... I won't get too intimate. But having someone that you can talk to as a female does not make a woman down low. Let's keep it real. Because some women generally need someone to talk to because they've never had that before. They've never had a person that they can talk to about their bodies, about how they're feeling, about the things that is going on in their mind. Sometimes women just need someone to talk to. And sometimes these lesbians are looking for alley-oop.
Performance based, only focus on the man's pleasure and lack real emotional presence. When a woman that likes women touches you, it's intentional, observant, and sensual. They're not just trying to make you finish, they're trying to watch how you breathe, reading your reaction, loving your body. Let's not forget that
skirt, that sounds like love because my husband does the same thing. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Why do we have on the same outfit?
Yo, bro, I work at Full Outfit.
Because my husband likes to see that reaction from him pleasuring me. Like he wants to make sure that I am fully pleasured. So it's not just a woman, it's your partner. See, y'all trying to change these. Y'all are trying to turn these women out when they've been with trash. I'm sorry. You are trying to turn these women out because they've been with trash, because they've never had that experience with a male partner that took their time to learn their bodies, that wanted to pleasure them.
Statistics has shown that most straight women don't even climax. Most climax that comes out of sexual relationships is woman on woman. Most of the time when I do sleep with straight women, the first thing they'll say, I didn't even know my body could do that. Yeah, because you had all the wrong people touching it. Their mind is going to be spinning out the... It's just not sex, it's an awakening. Most of the time, even when they try to shake it off, they won't forget it. I have always seen the women, especially the straight ones that I have slept with, sometimes they either become full-blown lesbians or they start dating other women right away. So sometimes it does take that one person to dig it out of them. But bitch, who got the patience?
Who got time? Because I feel like the DL women, these DL women are women that did not get their college experience. You know, the college experience where the women get to sleep around and try to figure themselves out and call it whatever they want to call it. Either they're going to go ahead and be a lesbian or they're going to go ahead and be straight. So because they didn't get their college experience, now they're out here cocked and ready to load. I don't know. They're just college girls. They're just college girls learning all over. Like the Sex and the City thing. What was it? I forgot. And Miranda of all people, and that turned me off. Miranda character of all people but she ends up sleeping with a comedian that is a female, and now she's jumping through hoops to be with this girl, and this girl does not really care about her. It's just that she had that sexual experience. Because see, the thing about it is, pardon me, when are you women are going to get tired of trash. Knowing your body, telling your partner what you like and what you don't like. You are married for 15 years and you cannot tell your partner that you rather be put this way instead of being put this way. You want to try this position. You want to try this toy. But this is your person that you have married, may have had children with. You've made this pledge to God and your mind is somewhere else because you have not fully committed sexually with your partner, your husband, because you think the experience is only for him and not for you. Y'all got it twisted. Y'all got it twisted. I ain't mean to take this long, but buckle up, buttercup. Buckle up, buttercup.
So one thing I can't stand about a lot of y'all chicks, and I know y'all gonna get mad at me for saying this, but y'all need to stop constantly sitting up talking about how these men on the DL and these men sassy and these men this and these men that, when y'all know a lot of y'all women be on the DL. Y'all know y'all do. Like, y'all always trying to get drunk and kiss. And then a lot of y'all be stay talking about, I don't like these men, I don't like them. And it be because y'all like a woman. Y'all just like me and money. Y'all don't want to get with no woman though because y'all don't want to pay for y'all own stuff. And y'all know that a lot of the women don't have no money. You know what I'm saying?
There are women out there that can pay their own stuff. I don't know what she's talking about. Like, to my knowledge, women are paid way more than what they used to be paid back in the day, and they are excelling. Am I wrong? So if these women really want to be with women, then they would be with women. They're just bisexual. Or they really just don't want to be with women. I don't know.
A lot of y'all know what y'all be on, and then y'all keep doing that same lie, talking about, yeah, you know, I only ate 3 cats, acting like that's normal just because.
No, that is not normal. That is not normal. You're definitely either bisexual or you're lesbian. One of the two. You're not straight. Because if you're going downtown and you're a female, you're a lesbian.
Y'all women, a lot of y'all women need to stop talking about these men when y'all be doing the same stuff. Y'all be messing around with y'all friends on the low, having sleepovers, talking about these men getting all riled up.
Okay, hold on. Because I like having sleepovers. But none of my sleepovers be like that. What you talking about? What kind of sleepovers are y'all having? What the... I enjoy a good sleepover. And my sleepovers don't go down like that. My sleepovers do not go down like that. What kind of sleepovers y'all? See, I feel like, again, these are women who never had the college experience and they get around a woman that is an actual lesbian, drinking, whatever the case may be, their guard is left down, and next thing you know,
and then y'all get to doing what y'all do. Y'all know what y'all be doing. It's not just the men that's on the DL, it be y'all too. It be y'all too. Like,
wow. What kind of sleepovers y'all having out here? What the ham sandwiches going on around here? What? Now I don't want to have sleepovers anymore. And I have sleepovers. I love having girl sleepovers. We stay up we talk, we're YouTube. If you haven't seen one of the sleepovers I'm talking about, I'll link it over there. I'll link one of them over there. But we love having sleepovers just to be talking about the experience that we had and drinking and having fun. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I do drink occasionally. Not the way I used to. I backed off. But just to have fun with a female, to have that interaction with someone of the same sex, and not sexually. Let me tell you, anytime I would have sleepover or do sleepovers, or that's when we're doing the most TikToks. We're doing the most TikToks. I'm doing the most videos. That's when I go out to the old people bars. So I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what kind of sleepovers they are having, but my sleepovers are just legit sleepovers. Girls just, being girls. Sometimes I would do makeup too, because I used to be a makeup artist. So sometimes I would do like my girls' makeup, and then we would go out. So that's weird.
Let's talk about these down low women. Let's talk about the women that try to be your friend only to try to sleep with you. That don't get talked about enough. Like we talk about DL men all the time, but we don't talk about the women that try to be your friend and they get to know you. Y'all get to hanging out a little bit, and they get to throwing their little stuff out there trying to see if you gonna catch it. And you basically let them know, like, look, I ain't like that. You listen to their experiences or whatever, but you let them know that you're not like that.
Right.
And then next thing you know, they creating a problem because they can't sleep with you. We don't talk about that. We talk about DL men all the time.
I've never had a situation like that.
But we don't talk about these chicks that just want to be your friend and try to sleep with you. And I have had that experience a couple of times. Like, for real. Like, people
She's
have
gorgeous.
act as if they wanted to be my friend, go out, hang out, and then start creating problems once I guess I wasn't catching on to what they wanted to do. Or I wasn't down with it. And then they create a problem.
Oh, did we?
But nobody don't talk about that. Nobody don't talk about the DL women. Like, it's considered cute and sexy, No,
it's not cute. It's not sexy. It's predatorial.
To me, it's not cool. Especially when I'm thinking that we bonding and you my friend.
Yeah.
And, whole time you just like a dude. You just waiting your turn. You just acting like, at least with dudes you already know for the most part. But with a woman, you thinking, hey, I got me a new friend. And they usually start off on the internet. I noticed that.
Oh. In
your inbox, hey, boo. Oh, you look so cute. Baddie, tens, da-da-da. You thinking like, okay, sis ain't no hater. She liking my pictures or whatever like that. Cause I'm like that. I'm a girl's girl.
I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl's girl too.
How cute you look and this, that. Whole time they plotting like the dudes.
Wow.
In your inbox, her eyes. They plotting. So just be careful with that, y'all, because you thinking you about to, you got a little friendship, y'all building a friendship. Nah, baby. They trying to sleep with you, honey. They want to be more than friends. They want to be, what. So just be careful, y'all. People don't talk about that enough.
Say word. No. Pumpkin. I've never had an experience like that before. Never. Ever. You gonna stop being my friend? No. No. Because I always could spot them off. Even if they wore down low, I could always spot them off. And I'd be like, skirt, skirt. Skirt, 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 skirt. And I would just go on my merry way. I would stop, like, I would generally stop talking to them. So I've never gotten that far to where we are so good and being friends, and then when you come on to me, there's a problem. I've never gotten that, because for some reason I can always spot them. For some reason, like, I could always see a hidden agenda for some reason. But now I don't really be outside like that, so I don't even know what be going on.
When you are like for real gay in real fucking life, there will always be a DL woman pretending to be your friend and want to hang out,
See,
just
this
so
is
she
like
can
an
try to hunch on
I'm
you.
telling you, it's
Bitch,
all
get
these
your
women
ass on, hoe.
It's always these women who had not had their college experience. That's all it is. I'm going to try to wrap this up. I'm going to have 2 men, and then we're going to end it off.
Don't even get me started with the down low women as well, because that's a whole nother echelon of fuck shit as well. There's a lot of women who are not attracted to their husbands. They're just getting married because of so much pressure. Pressure because a lot of women have been brainwashed to think that you will not amount to anything unless you have a man stamp of approval. A lot of women...
I don't understand that, because in this day and age, in this Son of Gloria era that we were living in, when did they start caring about that? They stopped caring about that. So I don't know what you're talking about, the pressure. What pressure? Because men being with men, women being with women, they are out here. They are out here. So what pressure? There's no pressure.
Women are not attracted to their husbands. A lot of women are not even into their husbands at all. She's just with her husband. Let it be said that she has gotten married, but her eyes is in the mate. She looking at the wedding. Good chat. I come in peace, so I know some biscuit heads will still miss this point, but we thank God. To be fair, even Jesus himself said that the poor will always be among us. Whether it's a poor in mind, poor in financial, that one day, poor in healthcare, poor in physical, poor in spiritual, Panchanine, the poor will always be among us. So if Jesus can say it, who the fuck am I?
Please don't twist the Bible's word. You know exactly what he meant when he said the poor will always be among us.
Why don't nobody talk about how these women be on the down low just as much as men do? A lot of y'all women be getting drunk, laying down with your friends, getting your hair done.
What did I say? It's the college experience that they didn't get, so they are out getting drunk, and then things happens.
By the same girls you laying down with, all type of stuff, man. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's all this talk about the DL men, but what about the DL women? What about them? Me personally, I don't want a woman that'll lay down with another woman.
Hello.
It is what it is. I'm not that type of man. I know a lot of men get.
But you know what? They make it alright, because what's the song? My girl got a girlfriend. My girl got a girlfriend. I forgot how it goes, but they promote it. They promote it. So. Yeah, why would he want to share his wife? I wouldn't want to share my husband with anyone, just like he would not want to share his goods with anyone. So
off on that, but I don't. And then you want to know what else crazy? Women always come up with an excuse. Oh, I was just curious. Oh, I was just this. I was just that. No, you're just gay. You're just gay. It ain't no other way around it. If these men need to come out the closet, and say what they like, y'all women need to come out the closet and say what y'all really like too. Because y'all really be wanting women. That's why y'all sit up and bash men all day. If we gonna speak the facts, let's speak all the facts and be real all the way around the board.
Wow. Well, you know what? I don't have nothing to say because the beginning of it, I said a lot in the beginning. So I don't really have, I think I'm all out of what to say. But he's actually right. If you are on the download, just go ahead and get it. Go ahead. Get pulled out on the dance floor and start dancing. Get out on the dance floor and start dancing. Leave these men alone that wants to be in a committed relationship with just a woman who wants to be with them. And again, it's women. To me, I feel like these women don't know their bodies. They don't know. They just never had that experience. They've been with trash men who just want to finish and not make sure that they're good. So, and then again, there are also women that are probably scared to come out. You know what I'm saying? Just like there are men that are scared to come out, there are women that are scared to come out. I don't understand these days because everybody is loving everybody. You know what I'm saying? Love is love, right? Love is love. So, go ahead out on the dance floor, start dancing. This is the time to, if you are going to be gay, if you are going to be trans, if you are going to be whatever, this is the time. This is the time. Because back then, that's when it wasn't the time. But now it's all out in the open. So this is the time. So I'm sorry that I took up so much of your time. Comment down below. I know people won't have a lot to say, but comment down below. Give me your thoughts and opinions. I want to say thank you for watching, rating, subscribing. All that good jazz to make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace. Bye. And if you liked any of my talks, please click here. And you can always see my makeup stuff here. And you can always subscribe here.